attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Here's Bassett. And Davis pulls it down.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Wembanyama. That's a 2 from Barnes. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
To the paint. On the wing, Thompson. Rocket 6. Here's Davis. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Davis has got his first 2 points. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Back to Fox. Misses the 3. Mavericks trailed by 9. Up top, Gafford. Tipped away. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Biyombo. And that one good.
Well, as a big man, he's got impressive speed in the open floor. Go to work, Bismack Biyombo.
Irving for 3. Rebound, San Antonio.
He didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says, Victor's a different player. He's got talent. You don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
San Antonio calls timeout. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And so Irving nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad.
Mavericks making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Davis. Pass to Lively. Here's Christie. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And here's Barnes for 3. And again, it's San Antonio. 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Lively. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. 1:31 left to play here in the half. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the shot clock.
And the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shot.
Count that one. Barnes has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
59 seconds left now here in the second. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Dallas ball.
Mavericks trail by 16. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Pass to Exum.
Hey,
43 seconds left in the first half.
Dante Exum.
That one falls.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 14. Pass to Paul. To the middle. Here's Bassey. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
Mavericks substitution. P.J. Washington.
Harrison Barnes getting it done for the Spurs.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Spurs, 44. The Mavericks, 30.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Fox. Inside. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And that one's good, Irving.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And Joseph Love once again for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Mavericks ball.
Outside, Davis. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
P.J. Washington.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Personal foul.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is There's an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Goes back up. It's deflected. The wide open look here for Fox. San Antonio again missing. And stolen by Wembanyama. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Mavericks now. Washington inside. 8 points for him.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Paul. And good that time.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Mavericks now. Step back shot. 6 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And 3 off the mark. Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And that's 11 points for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Irving. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Spurs leading by 15. Down low. Bassey.
Charles Bassey.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Kyrie Irving.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Marshall. Over Paul. Dallas again missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Right side, Fox. Barnes, bounce pass. Gafford with the steal. Here's the break. And then Washington with the dunk.
Assist goes to.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
San Antonio calls timeout. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Spurs leading by 16. Paul, right side. Over Marshall. The shot by Paul, no good. At the elbow, Irving. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Here's Wembanyama. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And stolen by Biyombo. Here's Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 13.
Uh-oh, a little showboating
three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bounce pass from Paul. Kept alive. Bassey. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Dinwiddie outside. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio running away with it.
And Mavericks, 39.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And now they decide to foul intentionally. You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already had used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
And guys, you know that during this timeout, the guys are all reminded and reminding each other, hey, we don't have any left. What a huge error.
Certainly, Greg, not one we see very often, but it does happen. His mind was diverted on other things, I guess. Not the timeout situation for sure. That one good for two.
Well, this is one of the...
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Spurs leading by 18. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Outside Irving. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And a big mental mistake as they get called for the timeout when they had none remaining. And they're going to pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
Yeah, major mental lapse there. He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Just a total unnecessary technical.
You're right, G.A. He won't live that one down easily. Not his proudest moment. Pass to Lively. Irving double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's San Antonio now. And stolen by Wembanyama. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the inside. Pass to Paul. Over to the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. And it's Paul missing. Mavericks trail by 19. To the middle. Here's Thompson. It's Biyombo with the rebound. stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Chris Paul is as competitively tough as they come. Good finish on the interior.
Dallas calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Mavericks trailed by 21. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Here's Christie. Latrey. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. On offense, here are the Spurs. Outside, Fox. Pass to Bassie. Back to Fox. No good on the triple. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Thompson in the corner. Three-pointer. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wembanyama with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Lively.
Maybe
First
the
personal
most
foul.
hyped teenager
Second
since
team
LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster
At the line
child
for two.
for upside.
Wembanyama.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Pass to Christie. From outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. And they get it back to the wing right side. Now Biyombo. Tries again. Here's Bassie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Charles Bassie. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Wow, Spencer Dinwiddie showing you that nice handle. What a drive.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie is very capable from deep. Don't let him get hot now.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Mavericks ball. Checking in for the Mavericks, Williams.
And here is Williams. Davis, that's for 2. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Some nice passing here by Dallas. To the paint. Back to Davis. 3 on the clock. Over Wembanyama.
24 seconds.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.